The brave little lantern. On the edge of a vast and whispering forest, stood a tiny old cottage, where a small but sturdy lantern hung outside. It wasn't the grandest lantern, nor the brightest, but it had a warm golden glow and a heart full of courage. Every night the lantern flickered gently, lighting up the cottage porch, and welcoming travelers passing through the dark woods. But deep down the little lantern wished it could do more, to shine brightly, to be important, to make a real difference. A stormy night. One evening, the wind howled through the trees and thick storm clouds swallowed the moonlight. Rain poured from the sky, turning the forest paths into slippery shadows. The little lantern swayed in the storm but kept its flame steady. Just as the wind let out its loudest roar, a weary traveler appeared, stumbling along the path. It was a young woman, her cloak soaked through, shivering from the cold. "Oh dear!" she whispered, squinting into the darkness. "I can't see the road at all!" The little lantern's flame flickered with excitement. This was its chance. With all its might, it glowed as brightly as it could, sending a warm golden light into the night. The traveler gasped. "A light? Maybe there's shelter nearby." She followed the glow, step by careful step, until she reached the cottage. Knocking on the door, she was greeted by a kind old woman who welcomed her inside. "You're lucky, dear," the woman said, wrapping her in a warm blanket. "Many have lost their way in that forest." The traveler smiled and looked back at the lantern, still shining bravely against the wind and rain. "I wouldn't have made it without that little light." A small flame, a big difference. As the storm raged on, the little lantern listened from outside, its heart swelling with pride. It had done something important. It might not have been the biggest or brightest lantern in the world, but on this dark and stormy night, it had been just enough. From then on, the little lantern never doubted itself again. It knew that even the smallest light could guide the way. And sometimes, that was all that mattered. And so, the brave little lantern kept shining, night after night, always ready to help another lost traveler find their way home. The end.